Hello and welcome back to the Pet Toon channel. We've got a pet tune today about Boof, the Bulldog, who happened to pick up a cigar at a barbecue and walked around with that in his mouth for a little while. That should be interesting. But before then, I've got some great news. You may remember a few weeks ago I did an outstanding video about early artists in the Ice Age, in the caves and all that sort of thing. I said then that I was going to submit that video to the BBC. I did, and I got a reply back, and it's good news. I've got the reply here and I'll read it out to you. Dear John, thank you for your wonderful submission. David, that's Sir David, has viewed it and has given you his blessing. We would, however, like to see more of your outstanding narration in your wonderful Australian accent. I'm not sure what that means, but anyway, please send it directly to me for my initial viewing. I look forward to seeing it. Best wishes, Sir Barton Hurst, Director General, BBC London. Well, I've prepared another one, and I've used all the skill that I can summon for this one. Here's just a sneak peek of it. See what you think.
This is Test 463 to replace David Attenborough at BBC, London. Since man has sailed the seven seas, he has strived to grow closer to the creatures of the forest. Intrepid people go out of their way to connect with the wild ones, and some do form an amazing bond. This man, driven by a desire to communicate with the wild pride of lions, paid $350 US to approach and have his own selfie with the king of beasts. This is his selfie. His camera and some bloody rags were all that could be found of him. But not all creatures are dangerous. These little fellows are red-capped tits, and the female will eventually pick one of the males and go on to form a delightful pair of tits.
Yes, I think that will seal the deal with the BBC. I have no doubt at all. Now, we've got some mail. As usual, some comments from the millions of people who watch the Pet Toon channel from around the world. And this one is from Betty. She lives in Canada. And she says that my pet tunes for the royal family were probably the best pet tunes she had ever seen. And that is high praise indeed from you, Betty. And Betty sent a photo, and here it is. Yeah, thanks, Betty. You're looking pretty good too. She also asks if I'm single. Oh, I get a lot of that stuff, a lot of that from a lot of lonely ladies all around the world, which is a little bit sad, I know. She asks if I'm single, and I have to say, Betty, I'm not. So I'm off the market, so to speak, but I welcome your mail just the same. So to all those people all around the world who want to send me messages of goodwill or comments, advice, please continue to do so. Now it's time for Boof, the Bulldog, and as I mentioned earlier, Boof was at a barbecue, just as dogs do when people are there and they're drinking and, you know, the occasional brawl, that sort of thing. And there was a cigar from one of the guests just left on the coffee table by his drink. Boof, the Bulldog, sniffing around. He sniffed the cigar out and picked it up with his mouth, and just for a few seconds, with everybody looking at him, he looked like he was smoking a cigar. That was before he chewed it all up and swallowed it. So they didn't have a picture of Boof, but the client has contacted me and said it was a hilarious moment and would like to capture that. He has sent me a picture of Boof, and this is Boof. This is the pet toon coming up. Yeah, that's right, Roger. As long as we don't end up handcuffed like we were that time back in Marrakesh. Anyway, I've got to go, Roger. I'm still doing this broadcast. Yes, give my love to Rosie. Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, yep. Yeah, good. Yep, see ya. Okay, now, that was the pet toon. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're wanting a pet toon, then you can contact me via the contact box below and let me know. We can discuss that. If you want to talk about anything, the Royal Pet Toons, what a thrill, Ice Age artwork, Invisible Dogs. Don't forget about poor old Wilson. You still there, Wilson? He's still there. He sits there all day. He's a great dog. Now, if you want to talk about anything along those lines, you can leave a comment and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. There's a lot to go through, but I do try and reply to everyone individually. Until then, it's goodbye from the Pet Toon channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.